But here's the thing. Either road we take, we're going to hit a forest. This is economic darkness here. There's trouble ahead. And we're both right and left have taken us into this forest. Now we're here. We're right here. And we want to go here. The question is, how long do we stay in the forest? Do we get eaten by a lion, a tiger, or a bear while we're in the forest? There is one way to get to this road much faster than the other. One meanders in the forest, and I don't know what you have left on the other side. I don't know if you ever get here. I don't know. The question is, there's pain either way. Whichever one you choose, whether it's a Republican plan or the Democratic plan, or my plan, or somebody who says, let's just turn the printing presses off and close everything down. Pain. The question is, how much pain? How long does it last? Now, what kind of person are you? I'm somebody who likes to rip the Band-Aid off, quick. That's what I am. Just rip it off quick. If it's going to cause damage to the wound, then tear it off slow. But if it's, just take it off, man. Let's take our lumps and let's move forward. What we are entering is a Weimar trap. If you listen to one side, it's a Weimar trap. Now, this is a very, this is, you know what, it's almost like, this is a puzzle in here that has never been solved correctly. And civilization after civilization have gone into that forest and then never come out. Lords of Finance, this is a book I told you about, 2-3 years ago. It is really a good book. It tells the story of all the Lords of Finance during the first and, it's been a while here, I think Second World War too. The First World War, it tells the story of the Weimar Republic and the president of the Reichsbank. He had managed to keep his job after World War I, even though he had horribly mismanaged financing the war. Facing a choice, he decided to go along with the new government's plan, and that was to print money to pay back the Allies, because here was the problem. The problem was they lost the war, and then all the Allies, France and England, and America as well, they punished Germany. They were going to make them pay for their mistakes and teach them and the rest of the world a lesson, because they were about to embark on the new League of Nations, the precursor to the United Nations. So the question was how to pay for it. Germany couldn't pay for it. So they just started print money. Exactly what we're doing now. Okay? The president of the Reichstag Bank said that will lead to massive inflation. Now the question is, why did he do it? Because he knew it would lead to the Weimar trap. You'll never get out of that forest, ever. So why did he do it? Well, no one knows for sure, but there are 3 possible answers. 1, he wanted to teach the new incoming government a lesson. 2, complete and total economic ignorance. He had no idea what was going on. Or the third answer, and most likely, and this is the one most people agree on, is he didn't have a choice. Why? Because once you're in this forest, it gets spooky. It gets dark and spooky, and you don't want to spook all the people that you're with. You're trying to lead them out of the forest. And once you're in here, you have no idea which direction you're even going on. Well, inflating the money, here was the choice. Inflating the money will lead to interest rate increases, high unemployment, and turn revolution out into the streets. But his other option was to not print the money, and that would lead to high unemployment, people losing their houses and their jobs, and revolution in the streets. So there's no good answer in the forest. Unless you stay true to your principles. If you find your true north and you say, what has never worked? Printing money, borrowing more. That's never worked. We know it's never worked. But what happens when you're in this forest is people get afraid. And they're like, no, we'll be eaten by a lion, and these people behind us, we're trying to lead them out, and they're all going to freak out. And we can't tell them that we're all going to die in the forest. And that's what happens. And then somebody says, here's a match. Print more money. And so then people in the line and everybody's in the forest go, no, no, I got money, it's on fire, but I got money over here. And it's a trap. That's what happened to Weimar Republic. They owed too much money, just like we do. How to pay for it? They print it. And they never got out of the forest. And then there's always someone here, always somewhere here, who says, I'll lead you out of the forest. That time it was Hitler. Because everybody, once they get to the edge of the forest, they are so freaked out, and they have no food left, they have no money left, they have no houses left, they have nothing. That's how it always ends. Now, in a completely unrelated note, President Obama was at the UN yesterday, continuing to promise all of the countries around the world that we'll still be sending them more foreign aid. Here's what he said.
Put simply, the United States is changing the way we do business.
Good.
First, we're changing how we define development. For too long, we've measured our efforts by the dollars we spent and the food and medicines that we delivered.
Okay.
But aid alone is not development. Development is helping nations to actually develop, moving from poverty to prosperity. And we need more than just aid to unleash that change.
Okay, all right. Boy, do I agree with that. I wish we would have gotten that about, I don't know, 1908.